Good morning, everyone. I went to a dinner a couple weeks ago, and my friend said something about whenever she makes dinner, the thing that takes the longest is like the knife skills. And I was like, not thinking about it, and then I thought about it a little bit, and here we are. I decided that we're gonna make a dinner for two that doesn't require knife skills, barely. I mean, okay, would it be dinner if you don't use a knife? I don't think so. So it will require a little bit of knife skills. So that's gonna be an exciting challenge. And I also thought we can make it vegan because why not? Might as well, if it's one challenge, let's make it two. Let's celebrate life with vegan food because vegan food is real. Beyonce is real. Let's go to the grocery store, get some food, and we'll go home. We're gonna have a blast. Made it with all the groceries, and let's start doing it. Like I said earlier, we're not going to use our knife very much, except towards the end at plating time. But until then, 0 knives allowed. Oven is turned on at 450. Roast some veggies. We're going to make lentils, and as we're making the lentils, we're gonna build a little salsa. And as the lentils are simmering, veggies are in the oven, we're gonna build some tahini sauce, which is all the rage, and we're gonna demystify it. We're gonna need a cookie tray lined with foil, cauliflower, and so I got this lovely green cauliflower, scallion, leeks. So I got 2 options for like the roasty allium. I got some scallions, they're really cool, they're really nice looking, but they're a little small and I feel like they're just gonna overcook really fast. And then I got some beautiful leeks. You don't need to do both. I haven't made up my mind about which one I like the best today, so I just got both. But let's see which one turns out the best. I just gave those a little rinse. Maybe I'll like tear out the top because somebody said no knives today. We're gonna season all this with just olive oil, salt, and pepper, but it's really important that we do it very purposefully because those are whole, huge vegetables that we're gonna roast as they are. And in order for them to be seasoned properly, I'm gonna go pretty hard, so don't be scared. So for the olive oil here, a little bit of that all over, and salt and pepper. I'll just massage those in, the seasoning in a little bit, so they're coated all evenly. And for this guy here, I'm just hoping this is gonna work out. These stay crowded, so they steam up a little bit and they don't burn too much at 450. These the same, nice little bundle, and this guy's gonna stay just by itself. See how this turns out. We're gonna start off with 20 minutes. So as we're getting ready for cooking the lentils, we got 1 bunch of picked oregano, some turmeric. Turmeric powder, if you're gonna use turmeric powder in your cooking, just go hard. Go hard or go home, because that's that. Chili flakes, some mustard seeds. Why we're using mustard seeds? Because some trusting source, someone that I trust one day told me, mustard seeds help you not be so farty when you eat a bunch of lentils. I'm all about trying it out. Alright, cooking the lentils now. Turn on to high heat. First off we're gonna do, just coat the bottom of your pan with like a nice amount of olive oil. So once my olive oil is warm, I'm gonna do kind of everything at once except for the herbs. So I got the chili flakes are going in there, a little salt, a teaspoon of turmeric, and a tablespoon of mustard seeds. You don't want to take this too hot because the mustard seeds are gonna start popping and just explode everywhere just like popcorn. So you want to take it just before it gets there, just once their bloom and their flavor comes out into the oil. We'll do maybe like 1 minute. Oh, and don't forget black pepper, because apparently turmeric doesn't do nothing good for you unless there's black pepper with it. Now that I can start smelling all of the spices like that, and they're starting to make a little bit of noise, I'm gonna put in my bunch of oregano. Careful with that. I'll turn off the heat just for now. Oh yeah. I'm gonna save some of that to drizzle on top at the end. Save about half of it. Now that we have this, I'm gonna do 1 cup of red lentils. Red lentils. These are amazing because they're the kind of lentils that you cook them and they fall apart and turns into like some schmooey, delicious, creamy, nutritious, lentil-y thing. And 2 cups of water. Bring this up to a boil, reduce down to a simmer, and we'll cook for 20 minutes. Alright, now for the tahini sauce. Get yourself a bowl. You're gonna need your tahini. Basically tahini, hello, is the sesame version of peanut butter, so it's just like ground up sesame seeds, and it's wonderful. 2 lemons. I'm only gonna use 1 for the sauce, and then I'm gonna use another one to season my veggies once they come out of the oven. In my bowl I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons of tahini. This jar has had a glorious life. A little bit of salt, and the juice, of lemons. So at first it's gonna look really weird like this, and you're gonna be telling me what the f is going on. But wait for it. What's gonna help out with this is just a tiny splash of water, like that, a little bit more. And there you have it. Just by adding a little bit of water, it turned back to being smooth again. Let's taste it. More salt, just a little oil. We're listening to how we feel today, so what I feel is olive oil. Oh yeah, so that's ready. So 20 minutes later, so these scallions and leeks are both ready, so I'm gonna take those out. And the cauliflower is gonna go in for another 15 minutes. I had to add half a cup of water to the lentils, so red lentils take 2.5 times the amount of water to be looking like this. 20 minutes, really, really beautiful consistency. Creamy lentils. So once these are out, I'm gonna marinate them with a little bit of lemon juice and let them sit. They just don't get it. I'm just here trying to make some YouTube content. Vegan, fucking no knife. All right, 35 minutes in, cauliflower is finished. We get those really nice, beautiful bits on top. And the construction is still going strong. But guess what? My cauliflower is done. So this is basically gonna be the only time I'll be needing to use a knife. I'm gonna flip that guy around, cut in the middle like this, cut it into eighths. Just like that. So we're gonna have the interior is nice and steamed, and the exterior, we got some delicious crispy bits like this. One more thing I'm gonna need to cut is the leeks, just so they're a little bit easier to eat. I'm gonna cut them lengthwise. And same with these guys, look at that. The interior is nice and steamed, and the exterior we got some nice caramelization. All right, so plating. To plate, first off, lentils, cauliflower, leeks, I'll do one scallion in there just because we have him on hand. Next is the salsa. And that's when it gets really fun. Just really make it rain however you like it. Second salsa. That one looks really beautiful when it's on top with the tahini. Some of my sprouts. If you're gonna cook vegan food, you need to go all out. That's what I did. I bought some sprouts. I went all out. What are those? I think broccoli sprouts. Yep, broccoli. And lemon zest, because we have it. Freshen it up. And that's it. This is when I finally realized how hungover I am. Construction has made the most of me. My head is pounding. I swear this wasn't all that hard to make. I just really needed to sit down. Like and subscribe. And now, of course, the construction is f***ing over now that this is finished. Oh my god. Goodbye.